and places I've never heard of, like at all.
Like
some Schenectady.
Oh, Schenectady.
So I that's staying in. That's staying in.
Hello, my friend. I'm Dana. This is Words That Move Me. I'm joined by Wrist Roll the dog, who is, as usual, not impressed by me. But you're about to be, because this episode is so fun. It is so fun. My guest today is Lisa L-Boogie. She is a gift to the world, definitely to dance. And today we're talking about unexpected journeys. We're talking about personal style. We're talking about what makes a great host and what makes a great performer. And we play games. We also have a special guest caller that I'm not going to tell you about. You have to find out. But before we get to it, I want to do some wins. Very important to me that we celebrate what's going well. And today, linked to L-Boogie, I'm celebrating that the Seaweed Sisters got to perform at an event at Soho House, thanks to Movement Lifestyle and Sean Evaristo. L-Boogie hosted the event, and it was a riot. It was so much fun that I stayed afterwards. Like, that's saying something, because I'm a person who loves to sleep and my bed. And when I tell you that we were out past midnight, that's because the event was amazing, because Lisa L-Boogie knows how to hold a room. She knows how to hold attention. She knows how to care for someone, and she knows how to leave you with a smile, damn it. So if that is what you need right now, then get ready for this episode. After you tell me your win, what's going well in your world? Fantastic. I'm so glad that you're winning. I'm proud of you, and I'm cheering you on. All right, now, without any further ado, this is the one, the only L-Boogie. I was dancing like a stick figure and zipping up my pants. Should I try again? We should try again. You're right. I don't get try-agains. Okay, great. Thanks for being here, everyone. And thanks for being here, L-Boogie. Woo!
Yo,
where'd you get that hat?
Oh, yo, this really dope MC that's out here. Her name's Lisa L-Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
Blame Boogie LLC. That is me.
Yes.
Be good, do good all day, every day.
I get more comments on this hat than any other item that I have.
That is like, I'm happy about that, but also I want people to comment on everything else because you fly. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you for the compliment on the fact that you think I'm fresh. That's really cool. That
yo,
makes me
every
feel
time
so
I see
cool.
you, like you got it together.
Ooh.
You put your pieces together properly.
Thank you. You know what's funny? Somebody once asked me to explain my style, and I said, eclectic? I don't know. And then I got home and I was thinking about it. I don't have like a word to describe it, but I've been telling people lately, all the people who ask, it's not a lot of people, that I simply buy items that I love and wear as many of them at one time as possible.
And that's okay.
A lot. It's a lot to take in right now. I understand. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Enough about me and my look. Let's talk about you and yours.
Cool. We can do that.
But also you have to introduce yourself formally.
All right.
All my guests do that.
Do I want to pick a camera or do I just want to talk to all?
Oh, I don't.
Ooh.
That one can't see you. So if
all
you're
right,
gonna,
cool. That makes sense.
Rule that one out. Yep.
Yo.
For the people.
What's up, y'all? My name is Lisa L-Boogie Bauford. And I'm in the place to be right now.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
looking at you and I'm just like, you belong here. Hold on. The flowers behind you.
Wait,
crazy.
hold on.
Shut up.
Oh,
Shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
Impromptu photo shoots at Words That Move Me. We are very loose. This is it.
I love it. Loosey goosey.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say that?
You can say anything you want. But wait, your introduction, did you say MC? Did you say dancer? Did you?
No,
okay, try it, but jump back.
Right,
We're
cool.
back.
We're back. What's up, party people? My name is Lisa L-Boogie Bauford. I am a host. I'm an MC. I am a creator. I have my own business. Be good, do good, all day, every day. And I'm just a cool chick.
Say that. Yes,
just
you are.
Cool. You know, sometimes you gotta hype yourself up. You gotta hype yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Clap for yourself sometimes. Because
right now, Riz is confused.
I can control these.
She doesn't
you know
understand.
That's all right.
On the podcast, I celebrate wins. I start every episode, not this part, but the part where the part where I will introduce you that you're not here for. It's like I'm talking behind your back. It's great. That part, I always celebrate wins. I do think it's important to know how to praise yourself and to have your own back and to celebrate when things are going well. Because let's be honest, if you don't, others might not. Yeah. And then where would you be left?
Yeah. I can rely on these.
Yeah. A and B.
ABBA,
ABBA. Right? ABBA. I said that.
You know what? This is great.
It's going well.
It's going great.
It's going great. Okay, so you do many things and you wear many hats. This is a quality that I admire. I'm curious about, number one, I'd like to hear how you met dance, because that's how you and I know each other.
This is true.
But I think outside of that, I'm curious about balance. I know a lot of people struggle to be multi-hyphenates or think that they have too many interests. So I'm curious about your thoughts on being we call them slashers, on being a slasher. Dancer slash MC slash designer slash. So for you are a slasher.
I'm a slasher.
That's the only credit. That's the only title you need.
Yeah. That's it. I'm a slasher.
Okay. How'd you meet dance, and what do you think about having many hats?
Dance. How did I meet? I feel like dance met me, and I say that because
Lucky dance.
Everyone in my family, there's a lot of people in my family that are just dancers, artists, entertainers in some way, shape, or form. And I'll tell you this story. The first time I ever remember being in lights on a dance floor. Mama, don't kill me. I had to be all of 4 years old, and I grew up in Gainesville, Florida, and we were at like this hole in the wall. First of all, my grandparents live on this dirt road that took forever to get down, and when you turn, like when I say dirt road, you turn the wheel this way, the car go that way, kind of dirt road. Like it wasn't level. Like so just to paint a little bit of a picture,
I'm
right?
seeing it.
So anyway, my grandma lived way down one of these dirt roads, and there was like this little, it's not a speakeasy, but like this little hole in the wall place that, everybody went to. Why? I was in this club with my mama. I don't know.
No one knows.
But I feel like it was like a lot of my family that were there too. So it wasn't just, anyway, I shouldn't have been there, but I was there. Long story short. I was 4. And I just remember being in the middle of the floor, and I can't remember what song came on. And I was living my best life, 4 years old. There's lights, the red, blue, green lights. And my mom hyping me up with all these other grown people around me, hyping me up. And I'm just living my best life. It was that moment, and I said, I'm supposed to be on somebody's stage. I knew it, and I felt it, But life's, right?
Yes.
So life, and basketball became like my go-to. Like I played basketball in elementary school, middle school, high school, and college. Okay. Like that was my life. To the point where I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I was like, dance was like, oh, this is fun. Like everybody in my family is entertainers. We dance.
Fun.
It's fun. We have, family reunions, everybody battling each other or something. You know what I mean? Like my mom to this day, and I will say this, I will give you credit, Mom. My mom is 65.
And we'll roast, I'm sure.
Down.
You don't even need to tell me. I know.
Like down. And I'm just like, you got it, Mom. You got it.
That's yours. That round's yours.
It's yours. Wow. I get it from my mama.
Get it. That's cool.
But yeah, what was the question again?
Well, that's how you met dance, is you wound up in a fucking club at 4.
Yes.
And it felt right. Oh, wait, then basketball.
Yeah.
So basketball
took over. Basketball. I will say this, one thing about sports. I was a very shy kid. Very shy kid. You wouldn't think it today, right? When I tell you, very shy.
Okay.
And sports allowed me to, like, find my voice. For lack of better words, and just being a part of a team and being a part of like something that, like, I don't know, it changed something in me to where it gave me a lot more confidence, and just being that young and like finding sports and sports finding me. So it was like dance found me and then sports found me, and that was because of my brother. My brother, without him, it's his birthday today too. Happy birthday, Quinn! I love you. Oh man, he's still out here just running around. Got good knees too. Anyway,
I get my bad knees from my
look,
mother.
he got a good knees. But yeah, sports helped me like, you know, be more vocal
Yeah.
and be more present and have more confidence too.
Yep.
More confidence. So sports did that, and then I thought to myself, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. Dance was not on my register. Like
Mhm.
it was just something that I loved to do, but I didn't feel like that was my way out. If that makes sense. My way out of, and that's a whole other podcast we can talk about, right?
Interesting.
And I was like, if I don't play basketball in the WNBA, because when I tell you, I just knew I was going. I ain't go.
Plot twist.
I was either gonna play in the military,
Mm-hmm.
overseas somewhere. Like that was it. And then that isn't again what the cards that I was dealt. That
Was
just
there
wasn't.
what changed?
So what changed? Jacksonville, Florida. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, and I start doing drag shows. Yeah. So I started doing drag king shows, but I never did the full drag. I didn't do like the, the mustache and the whole like everything. And because I was like, I can dance and I can entertain. So why not, I'm in this world now. Like I was in Jacksonville, Florida, and I was going out to the clubs and I would see all the shows. And I'm like, I want to do that. So it was calling my name.
Shows more than dance.
Yes.
Being
shows,
in a spotlight.
Yes.
Holding a room.
Yes.
You see where this is going. Carry on.
So I started doing that and I was like, I need to be doing this.
Yeah.
Like it just felt right.
Yep.
It felt right. Of course, the dollars, they was tipping, the dollars felt right.
So there's
right
that
too.
appeal as well. They don't literally throw money at you on the basketball court.
No.
Or do they actually? I've never been. I don't know.
Cannons, they have the money cannons, but that's
money cannons?
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember too, I'm segueing a lot. I used to get in trouble when I was in high school because when music would come on, we were doing like warm-ups and stuff.
Yep.
And I was supposed to be going in the layup line. And I was down there juking and dancing. And coach she's like, Lisa, if you don't
wrap it up.
Yeah. If you don't get to this goal, I'm going to turn the music off. So yeah, I had to like contain myself.
Wow. So were those two things kind of happening around the same time?
Yeah. So basketball ended and then life lifed, which it does. And I moved to Jacksonville from St. Petersburg, Florida, actually. Gainesville to St. Pete, then to Jacksonville. I moved to Jacksonville. Life took a turn, started doing drag shows. Life went to a little bit.
Yeah.
Again, another episode. So I moved back home. I started working as a youth development worker at a recreation center that I grew up at.
Amazing.
And my cousin Charles Smith, he had a dance team. The name of the dance team was called Kill It. That's just, we gonna let it, that's what it is. And when I tell you we was winning everything, we were called Kill It. And he was like, cuz come like be a part of the dance team. And I was a part of it. And then I started choreographing with him and we started just traveling and doing shows and winning competitions and stuff. And I'm like, Lisa. And I think it started to like wake up in me like, this is your calling. And from there, I started battling and I got the confidence to start battling. I was like one of the only girls in Florida, one of the only girls in Florida at the time that was battling. And I made a name for myself just through that. I was doing Adam and Eve battles, which was you find a dude, the girl and the dude, we go up there, we battle. And we was winning. All of me and we was winning down.
In what styles?
It was pretty much like an all style
battles all the time.
All the time. But yeah, that is kind of where like the trajectory of like from this to this, and then that turned into like, Lisa, this is actually a calling for you. It's a thing.
And did you have any examples in your life of like this calling could be a real job? Did
as
you
far
see
as a
that
real
working
job,
for anyone, or were you
not
like
not like immediately in my like immediate circle outside of my cousin? No, like someone that was close to me. Like I saw my cousin and he was like doing things here and there, and then he ended up moving to New York, and I saw him like being successful out there, and I said, okay, all right,
there's a future.
Yeah, there's a future in this. So I kept at it, and it was nerve-wracking for me because how I grew up, money was always an issue. And I had a stable job. Like it was part-time, but it was full-time over the summer. So I was like, I need to, this is my life right now. Like, and then I was still able to teach, and I was like, okay, this is fine. But something in me was like, this not okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay. So that turned into me auditioning for a company called Illuminate.
Yes.
So Flips, if you know Ivan Velez, he is from Florida as well. And he hit up my crew leader at the time, Mouse, and was like, hey, sending out a roll call, tell everybody we're having auditions. They had just gotten off of AGT.
Yep.
We're moving on to do, we want to start doing shows, and like after AGT, the success of Illuminate, started to go up. So they need a team. They need more people because they're trying to do all these things. So I said to myself, Lisa, you can go to this audition that's 8 hours away.
Yeah.
Or you can just stay comfortable. And for me, that's big because I didn't come from a family that had a lot. So a lot of things that I was doing, like, it was just me. You know what I mean? I was helping my family out.
Yep.
So it was like, I'm leaving that security of not just for myself, but also for my family to go pursue this dream that I'm not quite sure is going to pan out the way I want.
It's going to have any returns.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's hard because I was in survivalist mode like most of my life. So I'm like, this is scary. This is new. But what gave me the was every person that I worked for, like the whole entire recreation center knew how much it meant to me and supported me. And not only told me to go, but sent me off with money, with, different places that I could stay, so that was, I said, Lisa, go.
Yeah, you were blessed. Many people gave you the blessing and the non-choice almost. Like you almost didn't have a choice.
Basically, yeah. And it was like, no, you going.
You're going.
Now, if it don't work out, we're here.
That's such a testament to your character and how loud you lived in alignment with this thing that other people knew that about you, that you had to do this thing. I think that's beautiful. And yes, I can imagine that moment being very scary.
Ooh, very scary. Very scary.
Okay, so you go to the audition.
I go to the audition. It's a 3-day long audition. Yeah. So
because you kept getting through callbacks.
Yeah, I kept getting through callbacks, but the catch was we had to find a way there and also find a place to stay. So it was like, I don't have a ton of money, but I'm also like, all right, I'm going to spend all my money on like getting there, finding room, board. How long are we staying? I don't know. So thank God my friend Asha lived there. And Asha was like, I'm going to audition too.
Okay.
So she was like, y'all can stay with me and we'll all go audition. And every person that was in that van that went, I think except like one person made it through the whole audition process. Yep. That's cool. It was 3 days long, though. Oof. It was 3 days long.
Do you remember what was the hardest part or the part that made you like sweat? Were you ever
the
super
whole
nervous?
Thing. The whole thing. The whole thing. Well, first of all, my style primarily was just like hip hop. Like I did a little bit of popping, some locking here and there, hip hop, but I wasn't trained. Like I did like some top rock, but it wasn't like ballets. I didn't have ballet. I took some classes, but ballet was not in my
the
system.
vocabulary.
Jazz, you know what I'm saying? Contemporary, all of that. And I just got to the point where I was like, I'm here. You better fake it till you make it. So I was like, look, I might not be able to do that move, but I'm going to hip hop the hell out of it and look good or try to look good doing it.
I'm going to throw something at you that's going to be in the universe.
Yeah, it's going to look a little different,
but you're going to like it.
But you're going to like it. And I'm like, just keep showing up as yourself. And as long as you keep being yourself through the whole process, you can't go wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not saying that I need to be in these classes because trust and believe I did, after, but the whole process, like you had to do every style to get through the entire audition process because Illuminate is pretty much all stuff. You have to do everything.
Yeah.
Now one thing I know I tried once in my life, I put on a point shoe. Let me explain something to you.
Listen.
Which I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
How, Sway?
Right.
How? The way my
Anatomically,
toes
how?
and ankles,
Anatomically, how?
like, and people do this
For hours a
for
day.
hours, and like look so graceful doing it. But when I tell you, them toes in that wooden box and them crutches, listen.
I know.
Bless,
And I
bless,
did
bless.
ballot. I had to
You
ballot
did the
for a long
ballot?
time.
See, the ballot.
I had to. It was a part of
Yeah.
to be on the company. I come from certainly a privileged upbringing. This middle class, mom and dad worked really hard for the kids to have access to extracurriculars, whatever they may be. I was put in dance very young. At one point, I decided I hated it, so I quit. But my mom said I could only quit if I took up something else. I decided to take up piano, and I hated that even more. So I went back to dance. I was like, wow, no, not for me. Which is unfortunate. I really do regret, because I think I have good hands for it.
Good hands for the piano.
I think I'd be good for piano. So, okay, I want to talk about being on tour and how you do it. What?
You so cute. Being on tour.
Yes.
Oh God.
What's your favorite thing about it, first of all, and what's your least favorite thing about it?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
My favorite thing on tour, honestly, just going to the different places. I'm gonna promise you, like some of the places we went to, I know there was no chance in hell I would ever pay money to go to these places.
Right. Correct.
And places I've never heard of, like at all.
Like?
Oh, I remember one of them because it was in the video. Something Schenectady.
Oh, Schenectady.
So I that's staying in. That's staying in.
That's starting the episode.
That's how we gonna start this off.
The way I got excited because I thought I knew how to pronounce it.
Look, I didn't hit the
I was like, oh, I know that one.
yeah, that was Schenectady.
The way my mouth betrayed me.
That was great.
Ooh, that was so good.
So that was one of the places. But yeah, I think just visiting some of these places, and I will say too, a lot of places we went to didn't have, I will be honest, one of the scary parts about it wasn't a lot of diversity in some of these places we went to, but us being the show that we were, I was like, these are the spaces that need us.
Right.
So yeah, we made sure we traveled very close together when we went places. Like it was never like, oh, just one person go here, go there. But I think that thrifting in different places.
Let's talk about it.
That
used to be
Riz.
she's got her nighttime zoomies.
Oh, and that's okay. That's okay.
Okay. I used to go on dates thrifting because you're a kid and you don't have money, and what do you do watching a movie? Like you're just sitting there in silence wondering if you're going to touch each other's hand, versus at a thrift store, you get to learn each other's taste. You get to buy each other gifts that are very affordable and special.
Yes.
And you're talking and you're learning each other and what you're attracted to. And it's the best date ever. I maintain. In fact, I miss it. Anyone? Casting the net?
Listen, you better throw it out there. Hey, so Dana said.
I mean, yeah, I'm not opposed. Anyways.
Yes.
Do you have any like really key pieces that you found on tour that you also like have a story with?
This one was actually a jacket that I actually found in Florida though. It wasn't even on tour. Oh no, actually no,
That's
I
okay,
do know.
Not a requirement.
I have it. Rewind. Where were we? I can't remember exactly where we were, but it was more of a consignment shop than it was thrift, if that. Like they
secondhand
they pump up the price.
Resale.
That all Schenectady.
Schenectady.
Yeah. And I found the cutest vintage small jean jacket for a child. I cannot wear this thing, but it was too cute for me to pass up. I have had that jacket.
You won't let it go.
For 7 years.
Have you ever worn it? Did it fit you at a time?
There was no time at all because it would probably fit
Riz.
She
has a jean jacket.
That's how small it is.
Do you want to see her in it?
I would love to see her. Come on. You better wear it.
Come here, babes.
Now I want to add some stuff to it. Just give it.
Yeah,
Come on. She said, if I'm going to show up, I'm going to show out. Come on. Girl, you cute, girl. Look at you. You and me.
I'm telling you, she needs a rep. Because if Gap makes another dance commercial without this dog in this
for real.
jean jacket.
So, Gap, do you see it? Oh, Navy. Do you see it? Cotton on. Do you see it? Hell, Victoria's Secret.
Do you
Y'all
see
got
it?
jean jackets? I think you might have a jean jacket that got a little lace.
Okay,
Right,
where were we?
Okay, Schenectady.
Schenectady, you have a jean jacket. Okay,
Yeah.
Here's another question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever walked away from something and thought about it and kicked yourself for not getting it? Tell me about it.
So many times. There was this really nice yellow.
Sorry to do this to you.
You're doing it.
I'm sorry to
She's
do this
doing
to
it.
you.
And I
But
know
wait,
you know
no,
how much
actually, tell me.
So it was this very nice, like it was a mustard yellow.
Yes. What?
Leather, like almost trench coat looking. And I was like, Lisa, you can't fit this in your luggage. It's not gonna happen. And we didn't have time
when
for me
space
to.
is the limiting factor.
Yeah, it was space because had I had the space, she would have been in my closet right now.
Dang. You know what's funny? Speaking of space and yellow,
Let's talk about it.
there was a moment when I thought that Crocs might be a thing that I wanted.
Okay.
Those lasted maybe 3 days in my suitcase because they take up about as much as this table. A Croc is an absolute waste on tour. Don't bring a Croc.
You got you some slides.
Huge. They're huge. Yeah. They're giant. The Crocs didn't last.
Yeah.
But I asked you to keep going because here's why.
Tell me why.
While I was on tour, I think it was my first tour, on a day off, a friend of Lindsay Richardson, one of the dancers, lived in that city, and so we went over to their house for a home-cooked meal. This doesn't happen often.
I love that.
So you get the day off at the right time in the right city and the right friend and the right connection, and all of a sudden you're having ribs.
Oh.
And it was so good. And this woman's home was so beautiful. Yeah. Denise Goss. Hey, my friend.
A little plug.
Denise Goss had a gorgeous home. And I was just taken by the decor and the pieces, and you can tell a lot of antiques. Yeah. But mixed too, some modern shit, some old shit. Eclectic.
I love it.
And I gave her a compliment. I was like, your home is absolutely stunning. I really love how you did this. That's so very cool. And she literally clutched her actual pearls.
Come on.
And she said, was absolutely totally surprised. And she said, I've never received a compliment on my home before. And I was like, well, you need to have more people over because I am telling you this shit's special.
You need more people over. Yeah.
And so we started talking about where she got what and little stories and things. And I told her that very recently I was vintage shopping somewhere and there was a Burberry coat, a tan Burberry trench.
I had to close my eyes.
And it was perfect and it fit me like a glove and it was hundreds of bucks. And I was just I can't do that. I don't have space where I can't do it.
Yo.
Okay, so as I'm telling her this story, she is sizing me up, and she tells me, don't go anywhere. And I was like, okay. I love where this is. And she fucking goes into her basement. This is we planned it.
Are you serious?
She goes into her basement, and she pulls out this bad boy. Which was literally tailor-made for me. What the fuck?
What?
And I was like, Denise, are you kidding me? And she said, keep it. Take it. Take it.
Right place, right time, right energy, right spirit. And also, this is working for what you got on right now. Come on.
That stupid? That's what I'm saying. Only things that you absolutely love and wear as many of them at one time as possible. That's my style identity.
I love it.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so now we know how you met dance. We know that you love looking for a thing on a dime. Because it is. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to live, right? You live however you want. You don't need to be frugal. I mean, trust me. I know a lot of people with a lot of debt that are really loving their lives.
Yeah.
But I find that there's a combination, right? Yeah. for a long time, my money model was work hard and pretend like you're broke. Like work really hard and spend no money. And that model needed an update at a certain point. And I needed to learn how for my money to work hard even while I sleep. Like,
it's that part.
Investing is important. And then at a certain point, if your money's making money while you're sleeping, if you have a savings account that has a higher interest yield, and by the end of the year, you've got this nice little pool of money that wouldn't have been there before, then maybe you can take yourself to a fancy dinner or buy a fancy jacket.
Y'all heard all that?
But it is, I mean, I'm still learning.
Yeah.
But my experience with money is complex. Like, I came from a secure family, but my dad had a gambling addiction. So the money that we had was there one day and then really not there another day. So I've got this kind of scarcity thing, which I'm sure a lot of us have for our own reasons, about, I've got to hoard, I've got to save, I've got to not spend, and your experience of the world can get really small. Yeah. That's not to say that you can't have a huge world and a huge life on a dime. And that's what, your style speaks to me so much because of that. Like,
I love it. I think that's the thing that, because when I was younger, we didn't have money, so we had to thrift, and I hated it. I hated it because everybody else was, they knew this and knew that. Everybody
name
had
brand,
the nice
whatever
starter jacket with the Jordans and all of that.
I remember.
But yeah, so basically it was like, for me, like, that was just that full circle moment of like, I hated it then. And now me and my mom's favorite thing to do when I go home is to go to the thrift store.
So fun.
And that's our favorite thing. And I despised it when I was little, just because it was like, we don't have money. I want new stuff. But I was like, I couldn't complain about it because I didn't want my mom to feel bad. So I was just like, I would hold it in, and then I would just wear all the secondhand stuff. And I'm just like, I would hate it. But now I absolutely love it. And it's our favorite pastime together. So
that's beautiful.
Full circle.
I love that.
Hey, Kizzy, I love you, Mom. Girl, I see you. You knew before I knew what we needed to do when we did what we did, and now we just,
How true is that? Yeah. That she knew before you knew.
She knew. Oh, she knew.
They know.
They be knowing. And then at the time we hate it, but they be knowing. And then all you can do is be like, you know what? Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
I also have an itch on the outside.
So, you scratch it. You scratch it. If you have an itch, you scratch it. Wait.
That might be the title of the episode.
If you have an itch, you scratch it.
That's right. If you have an itch, go scratch it.
Yeah. But see, now then damn it, what if that itch is something real wild?
Like what?
I watch a lot of horror movies, so this could go south.
Oh, keep it legal, keep it law abiding.
No, exactly. But I'm
scratch
just
your
saying,
foot if you've got an itch.
If you gotta scratch your foot.
I got a mosquito bite on the bottom of my foot once. Wait for it.
Okay.
On set, having to wear lace-up boots. They came like to the knee.
Were you just walking around stumping the whole time?
I was like trying to
get
some traction.
You know what that's giving me? Well, when I used to get like extensions and stuff and have braids and things like that, you get them cornrows and and then they start to itching and you got to beat them because you don't want to mess up your...
Yeah, it's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
But I could have... Nothing's happening. No satisfaction's coming from that.
Yeah, you had to meditate and just
that was
pray.
Awful. Yeah, I had to just like dance.
Yeah, you got dance through that. Like when you have to pee and never mind. Okay. Have you ever... I've had so many times.
There's like, no amount of peeing before the show.
Oh, no.
Will make it that you don't have to pee before the show. You always still have to pee.
It'd be like right when you're about... Like, I have to pee. Yeah.
Could we figure that out?
Yeah, like...
Is it like excitement and nervousness are like, really close to the same feeling as having to pee? Is it just a thought that I have to pee, or is it real?
What makes me nervous about that, if you think that it's just excitement and nervousness, do you release? And then if you release, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if it's...
Having to pee is very different than peeing.
That's what I'm saying is if you think like, oh, maybe this sensation isn't really that I have to pee, it's this, then do you just breathe and relax? But if you breathe and relax and it's actually liquid... That's
really risky.
On the stand.
Let me tell you, it is a lie. It's just a thought that you have to pee, because I have been, those 2020 outfits... Because we had quick changes and stuff.
Yeah.
So we had to be fishnets.
Ooh.
The white button-down shirt, which pinned to a certain other thing.
It's the pin.
And then pants. And then Oh, well, of course, a bra.
Yeah.
I also wore underwear under the fishnets most of the time. But so I once, I was like, okay, do we have time? I've got to go.
Yeah.
And so you get that, you have to open the shirt and you
Yeah.
have to unbutton it from whatever it's on. And then the fishnet, the pants, and then the fishnets, and then the underwear. And to get all those things back on when you're slightly sweaty from having warmed up, fucking 20 minutes later, and I'm almost missing my first cue. And I like sat down and no pee comes out. It's like,
I have a story for you. It's like, so I actually missed my cue. one
no, it's my worst nightmare.
time. Yeah. So
I would rather pee my pants on stage than miss my first
So
cue.
this was the thing. It was 2012. I'm performing as Starlight Jones in an off-Broadway show in New York. And it's a scene where it's just me and my friend Marcus. I love you. I'm still
Marcus
sorry.
who?
Cobb.
Yes, Marcus Allen Cobb.
Yes, that is my
super
baby.
shout out In the
I love
Heights.
you.
We met on In the Heights.
I love him so much.
Wow,
But
what
he
a
probably
talent.
still hates me to this day because of this.
Oh.
I mean, he loves me, but at the moment, he was like, "Where?" But this is the thing. I mean, Marcus full out Cobb, honey. He could take up the stage and just dance
That's
by himself,
facts.
and it's fine.
That is correct.
But it was a scene, and it's just the two of us. And mind you, we're in light suits again, so like it's just him lit up on stage. I had to pee, and I thought in my mind,
yeah, what are those suits like? What are your
so
Illuminate
let's talk
suits
about
like?
let's talk about the Illuminate
Talk me
suits.
through it.
So first of all, you have to put on Under Armour first. That's
Okay.
the first layer. Well, no, the first layer is your drawers and your bra, I hope.
Standard.
And then you put the Under Armour on out over that, and then you have a like this leotard kind of like thing. It feels like a second skin that has patches that are sewn into the suit. That
Patches.
then have wires.
Oh, they're
sewn into-
electrical.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we perform in light suits. This is also a reason why I needed to get out of it before I pee because, shock.
Oh.
So, I was like, no, I need to get out of this suit. So there's a whole thing. And then there's just the zipper. There's a zipper here, but then you close it up. Like if you have any chest patches or anything like that, like I had a bra, Starlight had like a cute little, and that was on top of it. So there's a lot of layers that you have to get out of.
And the thing is a bodysuit.
It's a whole,
Where do you put
body.
the body of it when you unzip it?
So
This is why I don't wear jumpsuits on airplanes.
So you zip it down from here and you take it off here and it's just hanging with this on the back. We have this battery pack that is
this
also
sounds very risky for bathroom times.
Oh, it is. But over the years, you
find a way. You find a technique.
Because listen, if you gotta go, you gotta go. You will find a way.
Yeah.
So, long story short, I had to pee, and I thought I had time. But unlike you, when I went to the bathroom, I had to pee. So it didn't just like, real quick.
It wasn't like,
oh no, I'm sitting there like, Lisa, hurry up. I'm hearing the music.
No. Oh God.
And I'm like, Lord Jesus, Lisa, hurry up. So not only do I have to pee, you got to wipe, you got to flush, you got to wash your hands.
And then
I have
8
to
layers have to come back on.
then put everything back on.
I hate this for you.
So by the time I got everything on, it was to the end of the song and our duet had come and gone. And
This was poor judgment.
it was very poor judgment.
But what were you gonna do? You would have. It sounds like you really, really, really had to go.
Like it was to the point, like had I gone out there, I would have
Maybe have had an
in
accident.
mid-step.
Yeah, had an accident.
It would have been wet floor. Now, do we want the wet floor or does Marcus have a solo?
Marcus has a solo.
Marcus has a solo.
Okay, so that brings us to, we have 2 more talking points.
Okay.
Number 1, you just hosted a show at Soho House that the Seaweed Sisters prepared at, that the Seaweed Sisters performed at.
Yes.
And you were so fucking good. We were in our holding area and all I'm hearing is laughs. Like no music is happening and just laughs. I'm hearing laughs. So I know that you're good at emceeing, at hosting.
Yes, I love it.
And I'm curious how dance prepared you for that, or was it drag shows that prepared you for that, or is it just your spirit, your nature?
I think honestly, and not to sound cliche, like life, like everything that has happened to me in my life prepared me for it. It
Well
was
said.
the shy me prepared me for the me now. You know what I mean? The basketball player prepared me for the me now. You know, that little 4 or 5-year-old that was in that club that time with all those lights prepared me for me now.
You missing that
You know,
cue.
me missing that cue because I had to pee.
prepared you.
Prepared me for me now. But no, seriously,
It really did.
Yeah, it did. All of it helped me become who I am because, it's like I think I just got to the point where I used to be really shy, and my family. When I tell you, my brothers and sisters, us in a room together is a whole comedy show.
Riot. I bet. How many brothers and sisters?
I have 2 older brothers and I have 2 little sisters.
I'm also a middle.
I'm dead in the middle. And they are some of the funniest individuals I know.
So your family prepared you for this.
They prepared me. When I tell you prepared me, like good and bad. Like, when they cracking on me, cracking jokes on me, and I'm like,
how do I get out of this?
You laugh. You laugh. And I know life prepared me for it too, because so much, if I can cuss, I don't know.
Yeah.
So much bad shit happened that my family learned to laugh through the pain.
Mm-hmm.
And it was healing for us
Mm-hmm.
in some way, shape, or form. And that turned into us like just being like who we are at our core.
Yeah.
Like when we making jokes and we laughing, we like my whole family, that is us. And we went through so much shit that we have been through so much that we're like, look, life is short.
Mm-hmm.
Life is so short. Put good into the universe. Put good into the universe in all of us. Yes, be good, do good. Every person in my family. And because of our life and because of what we didn't have and what we went through, and that's a whole other episode, the whole 9. We have learned to laugh and love through the pain and to see bad shit happening and to say, you know what? Like, let's flip this. Let's find a way to find the light in every piece of darkness we see in the world. So that is my family at their core. That is what I believe at my core, because it's enough bad people on this planet doing bad shit. Don't be a part of it. You have a choice. We don't need to add to it. It's enough of it already. You know what I mean? Like, put a smile on somebody's face if you can. If you have the means to do it, do it. And that could look like anything. It can look like you just walking up to somebody and be like, I like your hat. You have no idea
look at your beautiful home.
Look at your beautiful home,
Mm-hmm.
and look what you walked away with. Look what you made her feel. And segueing into one of my favorite Maya Angelou, one of my favorite quotes.
Yes, please.
And I have it tattooed here. People will forget what you did. People will forget what you said, but people will never forget how you made them feel.
Yeah.
So I lead with that in everything I do. Everything I do. And I put that, and I try to put that into the universe.
Mm-hmm.
But long story short, I think that's where a lot of the jokes and the laughter comes from, is because I love to see people smile.
Yep.
And that is also a part of why I love the stage, because I love to see people have a good time. I love it.
Same. I love it.
Yeah.
So the last segment on the show is usually wrist roll with it, which is a rapid fire burnout round of questions.
Okay.
But because I know you're an MC and your gift is words, we're gonna end you rap.
A little bit. Hold up now. A little bit.
Don't lie.
All
you
right.
ain't got to lie, Craig. Come on. On the set of In the Heights, it was one of our night shoots, very long night. We had a lot of downtime on this particular night shoot. And Will Loftus, God bless you, brought this game to us. It was the first time I ever played it. And I don't know what it's called. I just call it the rhyming game.
I'm excited. Hold on.
It's got a structure. All of a sudden, I'm really shit at explaining this game.
That's okay.
I'm not selling it. Trust me, it's fun.
It's fun.
The format goes, it's like the blank without the blank. It's like the blank without the blank.
Okay, I have to refresh.
So Riley's already taught you. It's like the A without the B. Okay,
Yeah.
A and B relate.
Okay.
It's like the shoe without the laces. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
It's like the crowd without the faces.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Yes. So C, A and B relate.
Yeah.
And don't rhyme.
Okay.
C and D relate,
Mhm.
but not to A and B. They don't need to
Yeah.
make sense at all. But B and D rhyme.
Okay, let's do a test one.
Test round.
Because I already feel like I'm going to fail horribly at the beginning.
Do you want to start or you want me to start?
You start.
Okay. It's like the camera without the lens is like a car.
Oh yeah.
Without the Benz.
Oh,
The Mercedes. I should have said Mercedes, but I said
that's okay.
whatever.
You said the camera
So
without the
Benz
lens.
goes to you.
That's what it is. So I get the Benz.
So
okay.
you would say it's like the Benz without Mercedes.
There we go.
It's like the Grecian fucking.
It's like the fellas without the ladies. Or
I was
something
gonna
like
say
that.
Hades. It's like Zeus without the Hades.
Gotcha. Oh, that's better.
I got it was
Fellas
too
with-
far away. I got
Yeah.
too advanced.
Okay,
that wasn't
okay.
a good demonstration.
Okay, I love it.
Do you want me to start again?
Yeah.
It's like the Lord without the rings. It's like the ice without the blings.
It's like the
Blings.
bling without the rapper.
Yes.
It's like the clothes minus the dapper.
It's like the dapper without the Dan. It's like the creeper without their van.
It's like the van without no windows. It's like a pimp and he got no hoes.
Oh, it's like no hose without the valley. It's like a. Oh shit! This is good. That could have been so good. It's like no ho without the valley. Valley.
Yeah. Something Cali. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. But I was gonna try to go with Sally. You know
That's
Sally
okay.
Henson. Sally. Fuck.
That's okay. We're gonna keep going. Keep it going. I
That's
love
the
this.
crazy thing about this game is that from the outside in, you're like, I've got 7 for that.
Yeah,
Like, I've
yeah.
got 1,000. And then you're in the hot seat and you're like,
And
what
exactly.
rhymes with pants?
Yes.
You just
yes.
don't know.
So true.
Isn't that great? Isn't that the best game?
Yeah.
L-Boogie, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having
Thank you for all that you do and all that you dance.
Ooh.
And all of your words. You're such a great example of what is possible when you scratch at the itch.
Look, if
When you
there's an
scratch
itch,
at the
when you
itcher.
scratch,
When you scratch at the itcher.
when you scratch at the itcher, you feel me? When you scratch at the itcher,
I mean,
you
for
see.
real, you really are. And I think it's I hope that this is a encouraging and hopeful thing to listen to. If you're a person who doesn't know yet what you want to do, or if you're a person who's having the moment where you thought you knew,
ooh,
but it might be something else.
that because when you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans.
Or if you
all.
want to make me laugh, apparently. I
If
thought
you wanna
that
make
was so funny.
Like if you want to make her laugh, but
It's
seriously,
true.
yeah,
You
yeah.
think you know.
Yeah, and
We
it's
have
like you
no
never
idea.
know, like where life will take you, and yeah, just I say that be good, do good, one day at a time, and just if you see somebody without a smile, give them one of yours if you have one to give. You know,
That's beautiful. Thank you, my friend.
I appreciate
I have nothing else to add except for you, listener, viewer. Like, subscribe, leave a review or rating. Please share the episodes if they mean something to you, if they resonate with you, if they brought a smile to your face.
If it brought a
or
smile
if
to
you
your
simply
face.
want to share this rhyming game with someone.
You should
You really should.
because it's great. It's great.
It's a great game.
We're gonna play it again when we get
Cameras down. We're going another round. Most importantly, though, make somebody smile and keep it very funky.
Always. Peace out, y'all.
This podcast was produced by me with the help of many. Big love to our executive assistant and editor, Riley Higgins. Our communications manager is Fiona Small, with additional support from Ori Valladares. Our music is by Max Winnie, logo and brand design by Bree Reitz. And if you're digging the podcast, leave a review and rating, and please share. Also, if you want to connect with me and the many marvelous members of the Words That Move Me community, visit wordsthatmoveme.com. If you're simply curious to know more about me and the work that I do outside of this podcast, visit thedanawilson.com.